Who exactly is Cyttorak? Get to know this ominous cosmic force and some of the beings he has empowered as they wreak havoc across Marvel's timelines, from ancient history to the far future. At first glance, Doctor Strange and the Juggernaut seem worlds apart, but they're both bound by a shared link to the formidable force known as Cyttorak. Residing within the Crimson Cosmos, this all-consuming entity has lent his immense might to chosen mortals, reshaping them into living weapons who carry out devastation in his name. Long before Cyttorak ever took a physical form, he existed as a mystical presence quietly influencing events across the Marvel Universe. One early glimpse of his influence came when Doctor Strange used the Crimson Bands of Cyttorak in Strange Tales issue 124. Though Strange originally called on Cyttorak's magic to rescue a woman possessed by dark forces, he typically uses this enchantment to trap enemies in energy bindings that are nearly impossible to break. Another significant moment came when Cain Marko stumbled upon the Crimson Gem of Cyttorak in Uncanny X-Men issue 12. That mysterious gem transformed Marko, Professor Xavier's stepbrother, into the Juggernaut, granting him unmatched power as Cyttorak's chosen force on Earth. Eventually, Cyttorak made his first corporeal appearance in Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, issue 44. There, Doctor Strange called upon the Juggernaut to confront and attempt to reason with the dark deity during the Infinity War saga. Centuries ago, Cyttorak was revered on Earth, seen by some as a god and by others as a demon. He was ultimately cast into the Crimson Cosmos, a realm beyond time, where he reigns supreme, attended by loyal beings called the Cyttorak. When ancient mystical beings staged a magical competition known as the Wager of the Octocents, Cyttorak forged the Crimson Gem to bestow a portion of his godlike strength on whoever would claim it. Though Juggernaut and the Avengers ultimately brought the battle to a halt, Cyttorak's chosen champion had been set to clash with the avatars of rival deities in an apocalyptic showdown to determine whose god reigned supreme. As uncovered in X-Men Unlimited issue 12, two ancient spellcasters managed to seal away the most chaotic and devastating parts of Cyttorak's essence within the Crimson Gem. Among all his earthly servants, Juggernaut stands as Cyttorak's most prominent representative, embodying the overwhelming might of his creator. While Cain Marko wasn't the first to harness the gem's energy, he remains Cyttorak's longest-serving vessel, returning to the role of Juggernaut time and again,